Hello, hello, hello. We are shifting some things around here. I want to be able to go live in multiple places. So we're doing this damn thing. Oh, I forgot to grab my candle again. Hold on. It's Power Coach Alishia here. We're on day 54 of the Daily Spirit of the Soul show. We are still talking about clarity within the chaos. And today is about creating powerful headspace. All right. I want to let you know a couple of things. All right. If you are watching this on Facebook, then you can just throw down the words that I say here. If you're watching this on YouTube, all the links will be right beneath this video. So, every day for the Spirit of the Soul show, which is Monday through Thursday / Friday, we are going through our 90-day journal for that time frame. So right now we're in the Find Your Inner Calm and Embrace Your Truth 90-day journal. Everything that we're doing for the daily show is about finding your inner calm and is about embracing your truth. If you would like this guide, just shout out guide in the comments, and it's the 90-day journal. And I will make sure that you get the link for this, and it'll actually take you right over to Amazon. You can purchase it, and then it'll get to you within 2 to 3 days. So it's really fast. It's really awesome. Definitely fucking worth it. As you know, we set up our space generally after I go live. I light some sage. That's one of the very first things that I do. Always remember, if this is your first time watching, you're going to need to allow StreamYard to see your comments. That link is in the description of the video if you are on Facebook. All right, so first thing we do is we use the sage, right? We're clearing out all the energy of the space, good or bad. Your first, with sage, it's clearing it all out. I love sage. It's centering. It's so fucking peaceful. I love this shit. All right, we're going to go with crystallize. Okay, so Palo Santo is next. And you use Palo Santo to welcome and call in all of your good energy. Now, this is just something I do. It's part of the way that I start my day here. And I usually start it on the live because once I sit down at my desk, like, this is now part of my live process opposed to getting started for work. So, please, universe, angels, divine beings, please bring in all positive, powerful energy, that we have a good day, that we're able to express ourselves under the energy of this full moon in Gemini, who's all about communication. Bring me creativity, peace, patience. I'm just feeling connected to everything that I do. And the same for everyone watching. All right. So we've set our space. We've got our energy going. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to move this candle back a little bit so it's out of my way. So if you want to snag up this guide, like I said, it is all about, or this 90-day journal is all about finding your inner calm and embracing your truth. Every single page will be leading you to that. We are on day 54 right now. When you get your journal, you can just step in right where we are. And also, you know, doing this at your own pace is great too. Don't feel like you have to be right where we're at or anything like that. This is for you, right? It's created for you. There will be a new 90-day journal releasing in January that is all about breaking free from burnout and recharging your mind, body, and soul. I am just working on that each day now to get that finished. So guide in the comments if you want to snag this up. Then we have our 2024 Journey of the Soul calendar. Yes, I needed to do a screen share with you. This calendar is so amazing. Actually, let's go to Canva because that's where you're really going to be able to see it. So I'm going to pull this up for you, and we're going to walk through the 2024 Journey of the Soul calendar. It is phenomenal. We've got astrology for the month, astrology for every single day. You've got a ritual for the month. Like, there is so much in this calendar that it is beautiful. It is powerful. It helps you so much with your transformation, except for Canva doesn't want to work today, so maybe not. It's just so amazing. And I really want you to be able to see it better. I know I have my physical copy here, but me being able to turn the screen and show you is really going to make a world of difference. So tomorrow, I will make sure I have whatever we're going to be talking about up on the screen so that you don't have to wait for me. And you know, just bear with me. We're going to get into the spirit of the soul. We're going to dive into the power of Headspace every single day. While these are coming up, I'm going to share with you every single day is broken down into a quote, a lesson, a journal prompt, and an affirmation. And during the daily show, we go through these. Now, when I come back, let's say on Monday, let's say my last spirit show was on a Thursday. When I come back on Monday, I'm just going to continue where I'm at. And then when the new month starts, we're going to move to there. It's very ease. It's very flow, you know, just not worrying about being stressed out and overwhelmed or anything crazy like that. The show is all about that peace and that go with the flow. And so it's really important to me that the way that I show up for you, the way that we do this is that it's really, really, really peaceful. Okay. Otherwise, I don't want to do it. So hopefully you can't hear that dryer or washer in the background. It's quite annoying, I'm sure, but you might not be able to hear it. All right. Present. Share screen. We're on our way. Here we go. Chrome tab. Yes. Okay. This is why I want to show you this. All right. It should be up on your screen. Oh my God. All right. So I'm like, I have got to show you the fab saucery of this. Like, this is the introduction to the calendar. Doesn't matter. So the very first thing that you do inside the Journey of the Soul is we're going to thank, bless, and release 2023. And you're going through every single step to bless and release 2023. And I'm going to go pretty fast here, right? And before we step into 2024, I give you a ritual that I do all the time to bless and release 2023. Then we step into 2024 and we design 2024 in advance. And I teach you my OOI to the third power, the order in which you run your life that instantly takes you from chaos to calm in all areas of your life, right? And then you go through and you intend 2024. You set your affirmations for 2024, what you want to read in 2024, what you want to do in your life in 2024. All those things are popping up here, right? And then after that, you step into your soul calendar. Every single month has your book of the month at the top, which some of them cross the recommended reading, but not all of them. Then you have a quote for the month. And then when you look at January, you're going to see these little icons. So one icon you're going to see is this little weird one, like right here. That lets you know about Mercury retrograde. That's when Mercury actually goes direct because there's only one icon here. That's what it's telling you, but you won't really know that here. You're not expected to know that inside of the calendar. I have it laid out for you, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. Then you've got your new moon and you've got your full moon indicators. You've got your ritual. And then every single one of these days is your daily soul actions to heal your soul. You've got your astrology forecast for the month. You've got a vision board every month, and you're just going to move things that didn't come true to the next month. You know, tape it on there. They're great pages, so you'll be able to move them from one thing to the next. If you just use Scotch tape, you will be fine. If you just roll it up on the back and slap it on there, it'll be great for you, right? So you're always seeing your vision board in front of you. So fucking powerful. Then you've got every month at least has one journaling page, depending on what's going on with the month layout. Sometimes they have two, sometimes they have 2.5 pages. But look, you'll see this indicator right here on the first as well. Down here, which you really can't see on the screen what this says, but it says Mercury retrograde direct, and it tells you all about that right here. So you're not expected to memorize that. Also, you have your daily soul actions on each day, and then my proprietary daily power up process that I teach you at the beginning of your journal, remembering that this comes with 9 trainings, and that way your calendar isn't so big and bulky. Walking you through, teaching you the different perspectives and elements. I teach you all of that in the training that comes along with it. So then you also have your crystals of the month. Like January is about beginnings and intentions, so we work with clear quartz and amethyst the whole month. You continue on with your daily astrology forecast, your daily soul actions, your daily power up, and then you'll see here there's a new moon. So you've got the new moon here, and if you go to that same day, it's a new moon in Capricorn, and I tell you all about it. And then there's a link to join us for the new moon ceremony. All of this is here. Obviously, you'll have to type that into your browser, but I make them really easy. I also keep your ritual throughout the month so that you can see that easily. Okay, so you're able to see your ritual, you're able to see the moons, you're able to see what's going on with the planet Mercury, you're able to see your daily power up to remind you to do it. You're also able to easily see what your daily soul actions are, and that's how the entire month is laid out. Then you've got your full moon, you come over here, it's full moon in Leo, it tells you about it. Join us for the full moon episode, plus all of the other astrological things going on, your daily soul actions and your daily power up. So this journal is created like this because it's meant to get you into action for yourself with the least amount of overwhelm, but where you can say yes to yourself, right? And then it ends, this actual month ends with a soul work page as well. Then to invite you to the soul camp, the next one coming up. And then we go into February, and then it just repeats, right? You've got your new moon, your full moon, your book, your quote, your ritual for the month. So it's not the same things, right? It's 365 different days of soul actions, 12 different rituals. Every new moon and full moon is different. All the astrology forecasts are different. Hopefully you're changing your vision board and things are coming true, right? So it's the same layout, but obviously for the different months, we've got the new crystals, we've got the new rituals, so on and so forth. So if you want access to this soul calendar, all you need to do is type journey in the comments, or if you're on YouTube, just go down below and you'll be able to see that. The other thing that I wanted to share with you, I got to get back to remembering how to use StreamYard. So the other thing that I wanted to share with you really quick is, so we're going to present again, share the screen. I got to show you guys this stuff. You need to know what's going on. All right. So the next thing I want to share with you is the Soul's Prescription Soul Camp, which is like a boot camp for your soul. You have one more day to snag this up at $44. As the price continues to increase every 48 hours, it will end up being $777. And it is a bomb-ass soul camp that's coming up this Thursday, November 30th at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's going to rock your world. It's going to change your life. It's all about transforming your pain into power, saying goodbye to depression, anxiety, and achieving unstoppable confidence. You're going to learn how to find your joy in every day, rewrite your story so that it's empowering, and free yourself from the burdens of depression and anxiety. So if you've been saying things to yourself like, why can't I find peace? Why can't I break free from the darkness? Why can't I feel happy again? Stop the anxiety and pain, heal from my wounded soul. That is what this soul camp is about. Right? You need to heal your emotional wounds. You need to have that deep emotional transformation and experience that release right now. And you want that lasting transformation. The thing that you know is that you can't live like this, and there has to be a better way to create a lasting change and feel at peace, full of purpose, and living every single day with joy. And that is exactly why I created the Soul's Prescription, because you're going to learn how to liberate your soul from meds through the power of healing beyond medication, break through internal fears to overcome the internal barriers to healing, conquer those external factors, facing and tackling those external challenges to healing, and learn how to give yourself grace through the bad days by learning coping strategies for those challenging moments. So it's perfect for you if you're tired of the darkness, you're an anxious dreamer, you seek the inner peace, you're ready to rewrite your story, you're seeking a supportive community, you're committed to personal growth, and you're ready for lifelong transformation. My intention is that you don't spend another minute carrying the burdens of your depression and anxiety. So all you need to do is shout out the letters RX in the comments, and I will get you that link to sign up. Or again, if you're on YouTube, you can just click the link in the description of this video. Okay, so I know that was a lot longer intro than I normally do for those of you guys who have been watching the daily show and like hearing, you know, what we're talking about and stuff like that. But I had to dive into that soul calendar, and I had to dive into this soul camp that's like a boot camp for your soul, because I want you to see the power of what I have for you and the transformation that I'm creating for you here in the self-care sanctuary. All right. I want to make a quick other little note here. And that is, if you are not a nurse or a caregiver, my specialty is actually moms, like career moms or moms who work and they struggle with anxiety and depression, and they're ready to break free from that. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Power Coach Alishia, soul healer, author, and speaker. I specialize in helping moms go from burnout to recharged in 30 days or less through teaching you my Revive method, where you learn how to shift, align, and expand your soul healing so you step into your personal power, stand in your personal power, and protect your personal power, right? So that you can live every single day as the badass that you are, all right? So that's what I do. That is who my market is. My Facebook group name will be changing. Don't worry about it. You're in the right place. Our quote of the day is: the power of Headspace is the melody that brings harmony to our thoughts and emotions, a testament to the beauty of mindfulness and inner clarity. All right. So our lesson is the power of Headspace teaches you about mindfulness, clarity, and an emotional well-being. It's the understanding that by nurturing a calm and focused mental environment, you can navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and inner peace. This lesson empowers you to embrace meditation, mindfulness practices, and self-reflection. By harnessing the power of Headspace, you cultivate emotional balance, you reduce your stress, and you gain a deeper understanding of your thoughts and your emotions. Now, I didn't even check to make sure we were live anywhere. I just assumed that everything was working right. But I do want to go into the self-care sanctuary group. Perfect. We're here. We're live. We're good. And I want to share with you why we are talking about powerful Headspace today. And that's because as you go throughout your days, your weeks, your month, and your years, you start to get more and more full of the thoughts in your head of what you say to yourself, what other people have said to you. And when you go to sleep at night, it's supposed to reset a lot of that so that you wake up refreshed and you have that clear mind. But with how busy we are, right, and how interruptive the world is, invasive and loud, and when you go to sleep, it no longer gives you that reset. So you wake up, so you don't end up waking up with that headspace that sleeping is supposed to do for you. So in this session, we are going to talk about how to create powerful headspace so that you can have a clear mind to make clear decisions and to move forward with power and clarity. All right. So that's what this session is about: powerful headspace. I got a message right before I got on here. I read this message from someone here in this Facebook group. I hope she listens to the session because it's hella fucking powerful. She says, at the place she's at in her life right now, she has no room for self-care. There's just no way that she can bring in self-care. And I'm here to tell you that is complete and utter bullshit. There is nothing going on in anybody's life and world where they don't have 1 minute for themselves multiple times a day. You take shits, you go pee, you drive in cars, right when you wake up, right before you go to bed. You have net time, like Tony Robbins says, no extra time to show up for yourself. And we're talking about 1 minute. So I call bullshit that you don't have 1 minute for yourself multiple times a day. And it isn't even 1 minute. What I teach can be done in under 20 seconds. So I want to talk about this before we go into what I want to teach. When you have this mindset that you can't take care of yourself because something else, nothing matters more than you, something else is more important than you doing that, there's a few things that you're saying. One, you're saying that you aren't as important as anyone or anything else in your life. Yet you, number two, is the only one who can do it and can show up and can be there for whatever it is, whoever it is. But you're also saying that you're willing to, number three, run yourself into the ground so that when you are showing up for these things, people, circumstances, that you are showing up at the lowest, worst version of yourself. Because four, you have this shitty fucking belief system that you don't have the time. Time is relative to the person who's saying that they have or don't have it. Time is a fucked up belief system that people have that they don't have enough. Listen, you don't have time, you make time. You don't have time, you make time. So when I hear her saying that at this juncture where she's at in her life and what is taking her attention, that she doesn't have that space for herself in her life. The reason why I call that complete and utter bullshit is because it's a rewrite of how she views. It's a rewrite of her belief systems. It's a rewrite of what she's saying to herself. So this guide, this 90-day journal that we're using, is about embracing your truth. Listen, to embrace your truth, you cannot lie to yourself. To embrace your truth, you have to be honest as fuck, even when you want to convince yourself that what you're doing is for the greater good of everyone else, and you have to sacrifice yourself right now. No, the fuck you don't. You have a minute, or 30 seconds, or 20 seconds. Because if I was walking in lockstep with you in your life right fucking now, I'd be able to show you every single moment that you waste saying you don't have the time. So my challenge to you is to make the time. You're not going to find it. You're going to make it by paying attention to those moments that you actually have the time, but you are putting someone or something else in there. Generally, someone or something else in the space because you aren't worth it. But let me tell you what, sitting on the fucking toilet, there isn't anybody else you can put in that space because you're in there alone. That is a perfect time to listen to positive things, to give yourself power. I don't care if you go to TikTok and you search motivational TikToks. You can go to YouTube. My favorite, this would be my suggestion, is go to Motiversity, subscribe to that channel on YouTube and listen to that. When you just need Headspace, no words, no nothing, go to YouTube and search for solfeggio sounds and use those sounds to heal yourself while you're sitting on the fucking toilet. As you're walking to the bathroom, you're going to pull up YouTube, go to solfeggio, hit play, and that is what's going to be playing while you pee. And then if it's, number 2, you're going to listen to something that you can get a little bit of some power from. There is an app called Headway, and you can listen to pretty much any fucking book in like 30 minutes. The entire book, it's like less than that. I don't know, 10 minutes? I think it might be 10 minutes, which again, every single one of us has 10 minutes a day. Bet that. Every single one of us has 10 minutes a day. You can bet that. Okay? And you can listen to an entire book in 10 minutes. Where are you driving during the days? Do you have a couple of days a week that you drive? All right? Then you're going to put good in. You're going to use that for self-care. You're going to use that to create powerful headspace. I just gave you 3 things that you can do to create powerful headspace, but none of those are under a minute. I get it. I think peeing takes the average person 2 minutes. There's a lot that you can do for yourself in 2 minutes. I wouldn't suggest my next step while you're on the toilet. So you are going to have to make a space of, 1 minute. Can you give yourself 1 minute 3 times a day? If you tell me no, I call bullshit. Because I swear to God, if you map out every fucking second from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, you have way more than 3 1-minute slots. I promise you. I do not care if you are a caregiver to 3 different people. You have 3 minutes a day. Not 3 minutes on the toilet, not 3 minutes driving. I mean, 3 minutes a day that you could do this for yourself. It is a belief system. It is a mindset shift. And I do not buy in to the bullshit that there is anything going on in your life that doesn't give you that. Even if you're taking care of your husband or your child that is dying, in order for you to be the best version of you and be there for them the way that you want to and the way that you feel in your soul, you absolutely must take care of yourself. Literally, that's why this is the self-care sanctuary. Okay? So I am grateful I got that message because I could bring that to the forefront and be like, this is bullshit. I don't accept that for you because it's a lie that you're telling yourself. And me, as Power Coach Alishia, I'm going to fucking call you out every single time you're lying to yourself. I'm going to call you out when you're saying shit to make yourself right when you know it's wrong. It is wrong for you to push yourself way past your limits because someone else or something else needs you. There is no excuse to not recharge your personal power battery. There's no excuse to not protect your own energy. There's no excuse to not show up for yourself. And I will never fucking buy in to any of it. I have coached so many people on different walks of life, different facets, different trials, different, stressors, different burdens, different weights, different triggers. And it's A to Z. It's the abused person. It is, chronically depressed and anxiety. It is the suicidal person. It's the person taking care of their dying husband, mother, like it's A to Z. So you'll never convince me that you don't have the time. All right. So with this, here's what I want you to do. This is your 1 minute, 3 times a day. And this is going to give you the powerful headspace. I created this. It's called Meditation for Busy and Patient People. Okay. You need 10 fingers. And if you don't have them, you're going to have to use, an extra finger. Close your eyes and you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You move your head around, you relax a little bit, right? That's number 1. See on my thumb, my finger thumb. As you're breathing in, you think. As you breathe out, you think you. That was number 2. And you do that. You'll come back around to your thumb to get to 5 because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's literally 15 fucking seconds. Breathe in, think. Breathe out, think you. Eyes closed. Use the fingers to focus. Done. 3 times a day. I said 3 minutes. It's not 3 fucking minutes. It's 45 seconds. We don't even get to a minute. 1 minute to give you 3 moments every day for powerful headspace. You don't have the time? I challenge you. I challenge you to prove to me how you don't have 15 seconds 3 times a day. Challenge you to prove to me how you don't have a minute 3 times a day. I challenge you to prove to me how you don't have 5 minutes 3 times a day. I challenge you to prove to me how you don't have 10 minutes 3 times a day. Because we all fucking do, no matter how crazy our life is. But we have to make that time. We have to prioritize our well-being. We have to believe that we matter the most in our lives for who we're showing up for. Because at the end of the day, like I keep saying, when you show up in power saving mode and full soul depletion, you are the worst version of yourself for them anyways. So what the fuck is the point? You might as well take the minute, the 2 minutes, the 3 minutes, the 5 minutes, and give your soul a recharge. Listen, my world isn't the world you come to not show up for yourself. My world isn't the world you come to make excuses to run yourself into the fucking ground because you have made yourself believe you have no other choice. My world isn't where you come if you want to be coddled, you want the fluff, and you want the hand-holding, you want the bullshit. Yeah, whatever you're going through, whatever you're holding onto, whatever you're carrying, it fucking sucks. It's hard. I'm not denying any of that. I'm not denying the pressures you feel. I'm not denying the weight of the world you're carrying on your shoulders. I'm not denying that it looks and feels like you have nothing left to give to yourself because of what you're giving to other people. What I'm denying is the bullshit you're saying to yourself to live that way. I'm a have your cake and eat it too person. You can have both. You can have it all. But quit fucking telling yourself lies to make it through the day. Tell yourself the goddamn truth. I'm not willing to prioritize myself because my belief system is that everyone and everything else is more important to me. So every single day that my head gets more and more full and I get heavier and heavier and this weighs down on me more and more, I am convincing myself and saying to myself that other people, circumstances, and things are more important to me. And I'm willing to drive myself into the ground. I'm willing to deplete everything I have. And I'm willing to live dead and push myself to a point where my body's going to give up. And then I'm going to end up with some like physical ailment that will kill me. Because that is all the truth. But don't do some bullshit where you kind of pat it around the rainbows and butterflies. Don't do that. Don't do the bullshit where you say, I have to. I'm needed. I'll be okay. I'll take care of myself later. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Fuck all of that. If you're going to be in this realm, you better tell yourself the truth. What I'm about to say right now is the realness of it all. You do not value yourself. the way you value other people. And you believe that you will be able to sustain this for as long as it takes to show up for whoever needs you. And I'm here to tell you, you won't. Because when your body's done, when your mind's done, and when your soul's done, it takes over and it makes the fucking decision for you. So here in the self-care sanctuary, we are proactive. We are taking action so that we can stop that from happening to you. 1 minute a day. Tell me you don't have a minute a day. Show me how you don't have a minute a day. There's no fucking way you'll be able to do it. Okay? Journal prompt. Reflect on moments when a clear and calm mind has helped you navigate challenges with greater ease. What practices or activities do you currently use to nurture your headspace? Consider areas of your life where you'd like to cultivate more mindfulness and emotional balance. What steps can you take to create a harmonious inner world? Write about your experiences and intentions for harnessing the power of Headspace. All right. So in your 90-day journal, these are 8.5 by 11 pages. You've got a lot of space to write, but this will, again, you're looking at under 10 minutes. You're probably looking to do all of this work, I would say 5 minutes or less. So now you've got a minute a day for Headspace, and you're going to get another 5 minutes a day to do your journal work. 6 minutes. That's all you got to find. 6 fucking minutes in a day. 6 minutes. And you are awake for at least 12 hours. Do not tell me you don't have 6 minutes. You have 6 minutes. All right. Shout out guide in the comments. If you're on YouTube, click the link below. Journey of the Soul Calendar. If you're just joining us, I did a whole thing of the 2024 Journey of the Soul Calendar. It is also an 8.5 by 11. There are 365 days of soul actions. They're broken down daily. You've got daily astrological forecasts. You've got a monthly ritual. You've got monthly crystals. There is lots of power in here. You've got monthly new moon, full moon ceremonies. We do quarterly equinox and solstice rituals. There are such powerful things for you in here to chart the course of your soul and transform your entire life. Okay? Everything that I do is created for the woman who feels like she cannot possibly give herself anything because she doesn't have the time. Just shout out Journey in the comments. I'll get you the link for it. You can go look at the page and decide if you connect with it. So remember, though, let me show you. I should have left these at the bottom. I don't know what I was thinking. Look at this. We were just talking about this a few minutes ago, but I'm going to pull it back up. This is the beautifulness of the Journey of the Soul Calendar. All of your Monday through Thursdays are on the left side of the page. All of your Friday through Sundays are on the right side of the page. You've got your crystal reminders every other week. So February is about gratitude and healing and what crystals to use. You've got your daily soul actions. You've got your daily power up, which is an hour of your time. But we're working into what you can do, right? I think 6 minutes a day, I know 6 minutes a day you can do, right? These daily soul actions, these moon rituals, the rituals for the month, these are all built for you to step in more and more, day in and day out for yourself, all right? So shout out Journey in the comments and you can go check that out. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be worth it. And you are absolutely going to love the Journey of the Soul Calendar. There isn't anything else like it on the market. I actually bought 3 calendars this year and none of them are like the Journey of the Soul Calendar. So trust me on that. Then we've got the Soul Camp, that is the soul's prescription. That's all about transforming your pain into power, saying goodbye to depression, anxiety, and achieving unstoppable confidence. Right now it's $44. Shout out the letters RX in the comments. I'll get you the link for that. You're going to learn how to find joy in your everyday life, rewrite your story so that it's empowering, and free yourself of the burdens of depression and anxiety. You're not going to be saying things to yourself like, why can't I find peace? And why can't I break free from this darkness? Why can't I just feel happy again? How do I stop the anxiety and pain and heal my wounded soul? If these are the things you are saying, by the end of this soul camp, you won't be saying that anymore. You're going to learn how to take a chance and say yes to yourself and that leap of faith because you have nothing left to lose and change your life forever. That's what this soul camp is about. Healing your emotional wounds, that deep emotional transformation, experiencing the release right now, and to have that lasting transformation for you. In this soul camp, we get clear on why you're stuck in this depression and anxiety-ridden cycle. And you're going to learn how to heal your wounds and that deep emotional pain from your past traumas that you've been carrying with you, breaking through those internal fears and overcome your internal barriers to healing while conquering your external fear factors and facing and tackling them with powerful tools and strategies. By the end of this soul camp, you will have this new fire lit in your soul. You're going to be able to easily step into your power, use what you've learned to supercharge all areas of your life, and walk away feeling supported, energized, and peaceful in your soul. So if you're on YouTube, the link's down below. Here on Facebook, just shout out the letters RX in the comments and I will get you the link for that. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I promise you. Your affirmation for today is I embrace the power of Headspace, recognizing that a calm and focused mind is the foundation of emotional well-being. Through meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection, I create harmony in my thoughts and emotions. In the symphony of existence, I am the melody that brings inner clarity and serenity to my life. Remember, your guide is broken down into 4 parts: your quote, your lesson, your journal prompt, and your affirmation at the bottom. When it comes to your affirmations, you want to say them with conviction, power, energy, fire, excitement in your soul. You want to get your body involved. Pat your chest, clap your hands, pound your fist, shake your hands. You could be going for a run, go for a walk. You can get it into a rhythm, right? Because an incantation embeds it into your soul. And when you say it 10 times, it becomes part of your subconscious and becomes part of you for that lasting transformation. Remember to say yes to yourself more than you say yes to other people. It is always about progress, not perfection. And you must give yourself way more grace than you give everyone else, because the world needs who you were made to be. So show up every fucking day and slay as the badass you are. I'm Power Coach Alishia, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.